What is up, folks? This is Smorg from One Hive Genesis, and welcome back for a brand new video. In this one, I'm going to cover a short war that we had after our loss to Dark Looters. But first, I think I'll give you a quick glimpse of what we've got up next. That's right, we've set up a war against Holder Clashers, and they are actually going for their 150th win. You can see on their side they're on 149 at the moment. They're going to try and get that milestone against us, but hopefully we're able to shut them down, recover from that loss that we had the other day, and get back up there where we want to be. But anyway, the actual subject of this video I'm going to get back to now, which was a war just the other day against Istanbul. You can see it here in the war log. We're obviously pretty upset with our loss against Dark Looters, and the guys came out strong, got that perfect war against Istanbul, and went on just a huge streak, which I'm going to show you here. We're actually going to go back to the beginning of the war. And we started off so strong. You can see all these 3 stars coming in. The bases weren't that great, but I just thought I'd show you this. I think we broke the record for the number of 3 stars in a row. We got up to something like 26, I believe. As you can see, it just ended there, but I think we ended up getting very close to kind of a 30 streak if we ignore that attack. But hey, 26, something like that. So in the high 20s there. Great stuff from the team. But anyway, the attacks I want to show from this war, I'm just going to show a couple because the bases in general were pretty diabolical. Hence, we're able to do something like that. Go on such a streak. But the attack I want to show is this. Oh no, not that one. It is XM. He's here somewhere. But he's going against number 1. Where are we? There we are. And of course, this is a Town Hall 9, our top Town Hall 9, XM, going against a Town Hall 11. And, it's not too well upgraded, mostly Town Hall 9 defense, but with Infernos and with that level 1 Eagle. So it's not an easy proposition. And XM goes really, really well here. Really impressive for a Town Hall 9. As you can see in the replay there, he gets about 96%. I think it actually ran out of time in this attack. This base was previously 3-starred by a Town Hall 10, but I'm going to show you both because they were both wonderful attacks. So XM is just starting off with his Queen Walk here. He's going to funnel the Queen perfectly into the base. The idea here is to get 2 ADs, Clan Castle troops, and the Queen. Obviously, it's a very, very low level Queen, but needs to be dealt with nonetheless. And he's funneled perfectly here, and the Queen is going to enter the base after taking this gold mine out here. In she goes, locks onto the AD. Then the Queen needs to drop the raid because there's 2 expos coming in there. Quite a bit of point defense plus the enemy AQ damage. So she takes out the first AD, takes out the expo, moves along. King here to funnel, make sure she continues to go in. She also takes out the BK, just the added value there. Continues moving in here. King's doing the perfect funnel job. Out come the CC hogs. I mean, these guys don't really know what they were doing with their CC fills, but still something there for the Queen to deal with. XM's gonna drop the poison down, and the Queen is able to take them out. Takes out the secondary defense. Takes out that archer tower there at 3 o'clock, and then is going to bash through a wall into the base. I think she gets a bit more done here. I think actually she might stay alive. But she's moving here towards the Warden, obviously the only level 1. Pops the ability. King's still moving around. He's done a lot. He's cleared a lot of trash there. But the other 2 expos lock on. And the the Inferno is almost in range. At this point, the AQ's stuck on the Town Hall. But in comes the Larloon portion. 2 hounds on that first AD, Rage, Haste, Freeze. He's obviously only got the level 1 Freeze, but that keeps that level 1 Inferno down for a section there. The Eagle is active, but not doing too much, and the Balloon's obviously going to collapse straight on there. And the bit where this raid kind of comes to a halt here is, the Queen dies, unfortunately, there, and these balloons are just going to get roasted by the Inferno. I think they do end up getting over there and taking it out, but there's just not quite enough time left in the raid. It's an absolute decimation, carnage. XM does a great job. We're just going to speed this up because he can't quite get the cleanup. There's not enough pups left, but it ends up being really close indeed. There we go, 98%, and that is a Town Hall 9 on a Town Hall 11. Great job, XM. So unlucky not to get the 3-star there. But I will show you the actual 3-star attempt, or the 3-star that actually succeeded. It was by Town Hall 10, so not as impressive, but still great job. You've got to contend with the Infernos, got to contend with the Eagle, and Chaos pulls it off. He's a Town Hall 10 himself. He hasn't got he hasn't got max heroes. He's got level 36 Queen, which is something. So he's got some Queen levels on XM, and obviously that extra spell, but not much more other than that. So he's going to open with the same Queen Walk here, basically do the same thing. Like I said, this attack actually happened before XM's attack, so this was kind of this was how it happened in the end. Unfortunately, Chaos has a few problems with his wall breakers here. So we can just speed this up. We've seen this before. She comes in here, drops some wizards down there to funnel and the king, and fortunately, while the queen is bashing on that gold storage, she then redirects onto that wall and breaks through in pretty much the same place. It's going to drop that Rajo, take out the queen, take out the Expos. The king's still working the same way around. Doesn't get quite as far as XM's BK, but still gets the job done. Lure the clan castle, kill it in the same place. Queen just stays alive there with her ability, takes out the same defences, then moves through the wall, but is then going to get taken out similarly, I think, in a second here. But in comes the Loon, same kind of spell deployment here. Does he drop the rage here? He does. Bitslade gets the rage down. Queen did die much earlier than XM's, but that isn't going to be a problem for these maxed out hounds. He's obviously got more loons to bring to the party. Hasn't got that freeze for the second Inferno, but it doesn't matter with these level ones because you're just able to rage straight into them. They're able to tank for that bit of time, and he's got plenty of loons up. Got some wizards, which possibly was the difference here on the back end for that cleanup. Hasn't got many pups. He's probably got, in fact, less pups than XM had. That is not going to be an issue. We can speed this up now. The Loon Parade is going to work its way around, and just in time, that is going to be the 3-star and the Perfect War. Perfect War was dealt there. So great job to Genesis. Good reply to that loss we had. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. This has been Smorg. Over and out.